guys? We're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today, what we are going to do is we're going to use a full, sort of evolution of Gohan team. We have many different Gohans throughout the years. There also is like the Namek Art Goku or Gohan and stuff like that. But these are the Gohans that your boy chose for this. Now, of course, we are on the Kamehameha category team. We essentially have 3 LR Gohans here. So, I mean, needless to say, this is a pretty strong rotation right here. Having, LR Gohan. And then we also have LR Gohan. And then we also have LR Gohan. So, a pretty good rotation. Now, as you guys are well aware by now, LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is a very good unit, but, he is disappointing. They did restrict him with his active skill and his transformation mechanic. The worst case scenario, no one likes when the transformations are hard to get. Honestly, it seemed like they had learned their lesson when we got the Gogeta Blue and Dragon Ball Super Broly card, right? Because those transformations were very, very easy to get. Trunks and Zamasu were very easy transformations to get as well. Super Saiyan Goku, I mean, what is it? Only 3 turns for him, so that's not really that long, but you do have to be under 70% HP. But here's the thing, 70% is actually a pretty realistic number if you're going through any event that has any difficulty whatsoever. So sometimes Super Saiyan Goku has an annoying transformation, but a lot of times he doesn't, and it works great, right? But honestly, from what I've seen, there's a huge difference between a transforming under 70% and then transforming under 59%. That's kind of it's just it seems like one big super attack from some bosses nowadays will get you under that 70% HP threshold, but a lot of times just one super attack on some of these stacked category teams is not going to be enough to get you under 59% HP. Unless you're using a bunch of, units that are 10% in the potential system or less or something like that. If we're talking about something like Super Battle Road, sure. But, I mean, in Super Battle Road, usually your team builds are not going to allow you to get Gohan's transformation anyway, right? So, pretty much no matter what you do, Gohan has a rare transformation, and it's honestly not very fun. And then, of course, Piccolo, same thing. They created this Piccolo unit, and Piccolo could pretty much only transform either on the Namekian team, which is his team, or the rival team, which is his team. On that Android and Cell Saga team, Piccolo is not able... Well, no, he is. You can have Piccolo transform on the Android/Cell Saga team, but you have to use Int Demon King Piccolo, the old Int Demon King Piccolo, in order to have Piccolo transform on the Cell Saga team. Actually, that might be a video. I think that's actually a decent video idea right there. Piccolo, fusing with Kami on the Cell/Android Saga team. Again, I think the only way to do that, though, is, again, to have that Demon King Piccolo. The other thing that's actually pretty annoying about that, too, is that Demon King Piccolo is a World Tournament unit. So there's still going to be a lot of people who are not going to have him because, a lot of people just absolutely despise grinding the World Tournament. And it's I do not blame people at all. I always grind like crazy, but, to be honest, I want the best Dokkan account, right? So, you got to grind for those orbs. That's it. Boom. But, for normal people, wow, the World Tournament, it could have some good rewards, but it's also really, really annoying to do. So yeah, I'm looking through Extreme Int right now, and yes, the only character I see on there is indeed old Demon King Piccolo. I do actually have him with all Dupe Paths unlocked, so I'm probably actually going to rainbow him, and then I'm going to do a video on that, Piccolo transforming on the Cell/Android Saga team. So, I mean, I guess, see, that team, the Cell/Android Saga team, would have been a lot stronger if Cell was a dual category leader. But unfortunately, the way they made him, he's not a dual category leader, and he gives 120% to Extreme Int. That's going to be really good if we're talking Dokkan Battlefield. That's a huge W. That makes Like, honestly, LR Gohan and LR Cell, they're two of the better units for Dokkan Battlefield. That's another video I'll have coming up soon. We're going to take them into Dokkan Battlefield and show just how badly they can dominate it, which they will. They will completely eviscerate their enemies on Dokkan Battlefield. Actually, Cell is really good for Dokkan Battlefield, like, the more I'm thinking about it, because, like, in those types of fights, that is a good place where you can actually see Cell get his transformation, right? And a lot of times people have a lot of difficulty with those fights, so I think Cell is going to be incredible. Now, Gohan, maybe not so much, because the only, like, AGL Android category unit I could think of is the free-to-play AGL Android 18, and you're not going to want to run her in Dokkan Battlefield for sure. I do not think that is a good idea, right? But, I mean, I guess if you're going up against an Android category enemy, currently in Dokkan Battlefield, you know, you can go up against Android category enemies, but, you know, that's also luck of the draw and what happens to be up for Dokkan Battlefield. Is there an Android category enemy in the current Dokkan Battlefield that's going up? I'm not talking about the 300 million download one. Yeah, that's all Android characters. But I'm talking about the one, because it has Bobbity, Fat Boo, Jiren, Dispo, Topo. I can't remember every single fight in there, because some of them are super, super easy. But obviously, you know, where you would want to use, like, LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and where he would really be helpful would be something like going up against Jiren, right? That, like, Jiren is the toughest fight Dokkan Battlefield has ever had. Like, you know, global players, currently you might think, oh, like, you know, some of these fights like Cell or Android 18 or Android 17, Android 16 are really tough in Dokkan Battlefield, but no, they're weak. They're pussies compared to Jiren. Jiren is the real threat. I'm going to put this Super Saiyan Gohan right here for two reasons. One, he's going to defend better, and two, I think that'll get us more orbs. 5, and then that is also 5. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. See, as much as I like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, like, I don't know that I even think that transformed Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is honestly on the level of Kale and Caulifla or Gohan and Goten. As I've used him more and more, he's not. Like that's the thing. Even, like, let's say Gohan is completely the same right now, but instead he just immediately transforms to Super Saiyan 2 on turn 3. I don't know that I would even put him above Gohan and Goten even at that point. Because Gohan and Goten it's very easy for them to build up quickly and then really start dishing out, you know, 6 million attack stat followed by a 3 million attack stat, or, you know, 7 million attack stat followed by a 4 million attack stat. LR Gohan and Goten do that often, frequently, and easily. Like, you know, you do have to build the team around them, but, like, Gohan is kind of the same thing. Like, you're going to want to build the team around Gohan. None of these new LRs are really units that you can just toss on the team and they're completely good. I do think Kale and Caulifla are like that just because defensively they're on a different level, you know, and their links are so good, you know, so that's the thing that helps them. I don't know. I mean, they obviously hit a lot harder based upon, you know, the certain type of allies you put on the team, but I feel like Kale and Caulifla, they struggle a lot less in, like sort of like non-optimal situations than, you know, like Gohan and Goten, or even this LR Gohan or LR Cell. I would say the LR Super Saiyan 4 is like one area I guess you could potentially say they're better than even Kale and Caulifla. I think the Super Saiyan 4s, like, of the top 10 best units in the game, you probably have the most versatility with the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Like, you have the, like, it's you could just pretty much put them on damn near any team for them, right? Whereas, like, even like LR Goku and Frieza, you do want to build the team a certain way. LR Tech Broly, you have to build the team a certain way. You know, same with Gohan and Goten. Cell, of course, I think is one of the top 10 best units in the game. And, you know, you do have to build the team a certain way for him, too, especially because Cell has basically no key links unless you're linking him with another Cell unit, right? So that's stuff that'll hold him back. And the LR Super Saiyan 4s, their links are just so, like, amazing across the board. The only thing that could have been better for the LR Super Saiyan 4s is if, when they got legendary power, they did not lose shocking speed. That is a slight issue at times, but not really that bad of one, right? You know, obviously, like, I think Goku has Kamehameha, and then Vegeta has Saiyan Pride. I actually would prefer if Kamehameha and Saiyan Pride were left off of those units. And instead, is this... I think this is the 17 that has the barrier, right? It might be the next phase. I actually can't remember. I don't run this event that often. So I'll have to make sure to get a 12-key super attack with LR Gohan next turn. If this is not the barrier one, because he would have it up right now, right? Oh, okay, yeah, we definitely, before this video ends with this full Gohan team, we have got to get LR Gohan's 12 key super attack. That's the one thing he does get a W. I think LR Gohan, well, I wouldn't say he has the best overall animations in the game. That's honestly probably still the Namek Super Saiyan Goku probably has the best animations in the game. I think Gohan has, like, the best attack animation in the game, which is, okay, perfect. Boom, right there, 12 key super attack. His best attack animation, also, I have to double check for this LR Gohan. Are they both physical, or is one a beam? I'm actually not too sure. Okay, so his 18 key super attack is a beam attack. All right, so we definitely want to get that. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, boom. That's not enough. It's not, but we'll give it to him anyway. Whatever. 17 doesn't heal, so who cares? And we'll go ahead and do that. At least we'll be able to see this amazing super attack again. I do feel like this is the best one in the game. Very, very impressive. This is when Gohan massacres the Cell Juniors. It just moves so... It's like such a vicious combo, and Gohan is moving so... Like, that looks really good to me in, like, the 2x speed. Like, just a beat down is what Gohan is putting down. Like, to me... Like, I really like those super attacks where it's, like, kind of like this whole sequence of events that happen in anime or whatever, and then they kind of put that in the Dokkan rather than just, like, some sort of generic attack. Like, you know, UI Goku, like, think of when they release a new, like, Mastered UI Goku, you know, his super attack, it's probably going to be, like, when he does, like, that punch on Jiren. Like, when Jiren tries to attack the stands, and then Goku, you know, gets mad and, like, does that, like, insane punch on him. I imagine that's going to be a big featured part of that LR UI Goku's super attack. Who, again, I would assume LR UI Goku is coming out at some point. Like, personally, at this point, yeah, I think, like, LR UI Goku is probably what I'm looking forward to the most. I guess you could probably say, like, an LR Blue Gogeta as well, I would really like. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's cool, but I don't put him on the highest, like, he's not the highest level of hype for me, right? It's probably Gogeta Blue, UI Goku, and honestly, I would probably put Evolution Blue Vegeta. I really like Evolution Blue Vegeta. I know a lot of people think his form is dumb, but, like, I think I would be more excited for LR Evolution Blue Vegeta than I would be for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? So I'd probably put it as UI Goku as number 1, Gogeta Blue number 2, and then probably Evolution Blue Vegeta number 3. I guess is the way I would put it. See, another character that I would get, like, insanely hype if they just came out of nowhere is Moro from the Dragon Ball Super manga. Oh, boy. If they just drop Moro out of nowhere, that is going to be so awesome. Because, like, you know, Dokkan constantly has a problem where there's just not enough villain characters, right? Like, it's so, like, going through, like, Dokkan Battlefield, it's the easiest thing in the world to completely annihilate Dokkan Battlefield with these super teams, right? But, like, you know, once you use 8 extreme teams, it's a little bit more difficult. So it's nice to get these buffs to extreme characters. That's why I wish they had not held back as much as they did on LR Cell. I think LR Cell definitely deserved a lot better than he got, unfortunately. You know, I would have been a very happy camper if Gohan was best unit in the game and Cell was second best unit in the game. I mean, I don't know anyone actually at all that would have been upset about that. Oh, all right. Well, this is a perfect way to end it. We actually got this because we're going up against an Android category enemy. We actually are going to be able to use Gohan's active skill. And, you know, because we stalled out so long on that phase, we actually were able to get his transformation as well. So Gohan's active skill, of course, is amazing, but I still, I think I would have really liked it a lot better. Here, we'll put LR Gohan first, the original LR Gohan, then we'll get the new one afterwards. I think I would have preferred it a lot more if LR Gohan's 12-key super attack, the one I've been calling my favorite in the game, if that was his 18-key super attack, he transformed normally, not via active skill, and the father-son Kamehameha was his active skill. I think that would be the best. And then, you know, the extra 59% attack, you could give that to Gohan on his active skill to further, like, not limit Gohan. Because on his passive, you gotta have that Super Saiyan Goku. But if you just put that as part of his active skill, I think that probably makes Gohan a little bit better. So, I mean, you guys let me know what you think. I do really like Gohan, but, you know, they didn't make him as good as they could have. It's just kind of, you know, ends like that. So, I don't know. We got a transformation with Gohan. I feel like that's a good way to sort of end this video. You know, the full Gohan evolution team build, whatever you want to call it. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I will catch you guys next time.